uh, hey guys. Hold on, let me tell Facebook that I'm streaming. Okay, for those who are watching, I'm, doing streaming now. And I'm going to enter a Magic Online draft. Well, looks like, I'm the first in the queue. So, we'll have to wait a little while. So I've decided to do streaming over YouTube because, largely because it's more convenient. I don't have to like sit here and edit my videos. Once I'm done, I'm done. And I figure it's cool for people to see it as it's happening. So let's see. Still don't know what all the cards in the set do, even though this is like my 5th draft. This is actually a pretty powerful pack, it seems like. Like, this card's good. Costs like 7 mana, but like, it's still really good. And I really like this card, this Gatekeeper guy. It's like a skin render. Oh, this card seems really good too. Like in general, I value Gatekeepers and Gates really high. So I don't know if it's correct, but I'm gonna take this guy. He's like one of my favorite cards. And Tithe Drinker is like really good. It has lifelink and extort. This card is like also really good. 10 power for 7 mana. I mean, even this card's pretty good. So yeah, definitely some powerful packs. Orzhov is like one of the strongest guilds, so I think I'm going to take the Tithe Drinker. I really like this format, by the way. It's very open. Like, you can, like, there's just so many different things you can draft. Basically, any combination of 3 colors is fine. You can even go 4 or 5 color. Sometimes you can even go 2 color. So there's nothing here that really excites me. I'm going to take the Orzhov Guildgate. I mean, this Gatekeeper's pretty good, but obviously I want to make sure I have enough gates before I start picking the Gatekeepers. And Orzhov is in both of our colors so far, so we're going to take the Orzhov Guildgate. So we have another Gatekeeper. Now, while I really do like gates, I don't like Glowstones. I like key runes, especially like something like Rakdos key rune. 3/1 first strike is like pretty good in this format. But again, I'm gonna take the Guildgate. Mana fixing is like always very good. If we get enough Guildgates, we just get to play like 4 or 5 color. This is like how a lot of my drafts go. I pick this guy early on, then I pick up a couple of gates, then I pick up whatever Gatekeeper's wheel. Like, there's another Gatekeeper. It's really good, like, 2/4 for 4, like, draw a card, like, that's insane, like, people just don't realize it. Then, what does this do? Armed and dangerous. +1/+1 and double strike, okay. I'll even play like off-color Guildgate sometime, as long as it's one of my colors, it doesn't necessarily have to be both. Again, I'm going to keep my options open, just get another Guildgate. And this Gatekeeper's pretty good, but I don't really like Boolean Draft for some reason. So I'm just going to take another Guildgate. And now the guild gates have stopped. um, yeah, the clear best card here is the Morgue Burst. It's removal and it's card advantage. You don't really get much better than that. I actually had a draft ride 2 Morgue Bursts, and like, it was just really insane. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. So now that I have 3 gates, I think I'm gonna take these Sunspire Gatekeepers. Ideally, I like to have like 5 or 6 gates, but there are still 2 more packs and some more gates might wheel. Oh, another Orzhov Guildgate. Fortunately, this has to be an instant or sorcery, so that card isn't like that great. But the Orzhov Guildgate's definitely welcome. Especially since there's a reasonable chance black-white are going to be our main colors. That's just a question of whether we want to splash green, red, or both. So none of... Well, actually, I really do like this card. The split card of Giant Growth and 3/3 for 4s is very good. And like none of these other cards are very good. I could take like Drown in Filth since like it's reasonable for like killing 1/1s. But I'd rather just have the threat slash pump spell. And I guess the safe pick is probably the Clue Stone. Yeah, let's do that. None of those other cards are particularly good. And yeah, I'm just going to hate the best card in the pack. Yeah, believe it or not, like, I'm not surprised all these Clue Stones are wheeling. Clue Stones aren't very good. Neither is Sinister Possession. That card is actually unplayable. So our first pack went reasonably well. We got 4 Guild Gates, 2 Gatekeepers, a Morgue Burst, and a Tithe Drinker. Nothing else really worthy of note. There's a Stomping Ground if we wanted to rare draft. However, I already have a playset, so I'm not going to do that. Prophetic Prism is a very good card. As is something like Orzhov Charm. Yeah, there's quite a few reasonable cards here. This Swine's pretty good too. I'm probably just going to take the Orzhov Charm since it is removal. And we pretty much know we're in these colors. So let's see. Get a creature from the grave under my control. That's pretty good. Yeah, it could probably help to have some bombs, so I'm just gonna get the Primordial. Like, 7 drops seem okay in this format, at least from my experience. And what do we have here? We've got more removal with the Arrows of Justice. Definitely seems like people aren't playing Orzhov. Like, we got this still in the pack. Yeah, I'm just gonna take their removal spell. Removal spells are always usually pretty safe picks. And what do we have here? So we could like take this and go like kind of like Boros, Orzhov, Rakdos. Then if I don't get this, I won't get the gate to go along with it. Yeah, we're kind of, we do need some more. We do need some more creatures on the lower end of the curve. So yeah, I'm gonna take this. This card's really good. Although I don't know if we can take it since red's probably going to be our splash color and it's double red. I think the Sky Knight Legionnaire is a safer pick. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if it's good, but... or if it's correct, I mean. Like, both cards are very good. I'm just not sure which our deck needs more. I think we probably need more 2 and 3 drops. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh, and there's a Boros Guildgate. And a Cartyrus Grid. And a Martial Glory. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Guildgate for the greater consistency. And another Sky Knight Legionnaire. Alright, well we're on the Sky Knight Legionnaire beatdown plan. Jeez, this card wheeled? I'm very surprised that Prophetic Prism wheeled. Did I actually enter an 8-4? Like, I don't understand how it's still in the pack. Alright, well we're gonna have some really good mana. We might even be able... like, normally I'd say we'd be able to play a 4th color, but like our deck is looking to be pretty aggressive, so I don't think we can really like afford the inconsistency of playing a 4th color. Um, hmm. You know, I'm actually going to see if this Hold the Gates card is good. So yeah, this was definitely a good pack for us. Like, 3 Sky Knight Legionnaire is pretty insane. I guess I'll get that guy. Maybe there's some small chance we play that. So yeah, this pack was definitely a good one. What is this? Is the total life lost by your opponents this turn. That's interesting. Uh, to be honest, this looks like a pretty weak pack. 1-3 flying for 2. That might be. I think for one, I think it's between this and this. Like, obviously, like, X has to be, like, 3 or more for it to even be good. I don't know. I'm just gonna try this. Like, I know, like, LSV always says, when you're not sure what to pick, when in doubt, draft the rare. That way you can play it and find out how good it is. Oh, there's a Luxodon Spider, not in our colors. Unless we decide to splash green. But this Bloodfray Giant is in our colors. That seems like the obvious pick. Uh, what's this do? Whenever a creature you don't control dies, turn it under your control. Yeah, I think this card is a little situational. And it costs 7 mana. We're not picking that. I think we're just going to pick this Shred Freak for our aggressive deck here. Nothing else really calls out to me. Well, that's an 11 mana card. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to get the Pegasus. And I think I'm also going to get the Frostburn Weird just to be a double red spell. I'm just going to get the 5/4. Yeah. Oh man, both these cards are pretty good. Do I even have anything to populate? I don't really think I do. That's unfortunate. I guess let's get the Songbirds. I don't know if it's correct. Like, Rootborn Defenses seems like it can be more of a blowout, but at the same time it's more situational. I don't know if we can really play any of these cards. Then we should get the Grove just so someone else doesn't have it. And I'll get the 5-2. Oh, and we get a Rootborn Defenses anyways. Well, that's a lot of Dyna charges. Alright, well, I think we have a good deck here. So we're definitely going to play all 5 Guild Gates. We're going to play the Prism, play maybe to hold the gates. I kind of want to try it. Oh. So these are all the cards I'm thinking of playing. So we have 24, which means we need to cut 1. Maybe I just end up cutting the, oh, I didn't even put the Hold the Gates in the deck yet. Okay, well, I guess that's one of the cards we would have... I was going to say, maybe we cut that, but I didn't even add it. So, let's see, our Frostborn Reed is essentially a double red spell. This is essentially a double black spell. And all of these are actually multicolored. A lot of them hybrid, too. And for those that are thinking maybe we can just play 16 lands, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I've been mana screwed in this format way more times than I've been mana flooded. And I've always played 17 lands. So that is not on the table. I I think just get cut the Tavern Swindler. Like, it's basically just a 2-2 for 2. Realistically, the ability is just a wash. We have 17 creatures, which is definitely a lot. And I do like all these cards, so I think we're going to go with this. Now we just need to figure out the mana base. So white definitely appears to be our main color. And those are hybrid, and those are hybrid. Yeah, like we have how many white symbols? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half. Then by comparison, black seems to be our least, kind of. We have 12 and a half. We have 1, 2, 3 black cards. 2 of them are double color, but they're also higher on the curve, so that doesn't matter as much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then for red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half. So we have 2 Orzhov Guild Gates, a Bolas, and a Rakdos. We also have this Selesnya, but that's essentially just a plains that comes into play tapped. We're just playing it for our gatekeepers. So, no, we don't need islands or forests. So let's see, 6 plains will give us 9 white sources. 3 swamps will give us 6 black sources. Then 3 mountains will give us 5 red sources. So we have to add another mountain, I think. And then our Selesnya Guild Gate takes the place of one of our plains. So we're going to go 966 on sources. Yeah, I guess that's fine. The only thing in our deck that's going to be, like, really hard to cast is, like, Frostburn Weird. That's going to be kind of awkward. But I think the card is good enough to warrant it. It's actually, like, pretty powerful for just being a 2-drop. And, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if our mana base is correct, but the rest of our deck looks fine. I do kind of wish we'd gotten more removal now I think about it. Actually, you know, I don't really like this Purge the Profane. Well, just think if that card's better than Hold the Gates or not in our 5 gate deck. It's actually funny. We can even like splash this Grove of the Guardian off of our Selesnya Guildgate. I didn't even think about that. We can even like splash it off of our Guildgate and like a Golgari key rune. That would be kind of interesting. Or like a Gruul key rune even. Yeah, actually screw that. I'm gonna try that. Well, we're gonna see if that works or not. I wanted to cut this. And then we're gonna add a Golgari key rune. And a Plains for a Grove Guardian. And I think we're like the last one to submit our deck. Okay. I don't even know if this is worth it, but we'll try it. Yeah, as I'm sure you can tell, I can be very indecisive at times. I should actually see if anyone's commented on the stream. Okay, I don't have it up here. Okay, never mind. No, wrong thing. Okay. Oh yeah, and in this format I think it's like always correct to choose to draw. Like even in our deck, which is like fairly aggressive, it's not like 1 and 2 drop aggressive, it's like 3 drop aggressive. So like, I don't know, I've always chosen to draw, and I've always been happy with it. See, like this hand, I'm glad my opponent chose to play, because now I have to mulligan. And I'm going to keep. We have a Prophetic Prism, which is cool. We have like all of our colors now. So I'm going to play my Swamp and go. I'm actually not sure which land it was correct to play. If we play the Swamp first, then we have an opportunity to drop this turn 2. If we play the Mountain first, then we have an opportunity to drop this turn 2. Okay, so our opponent looks to be fairly aggressive himself. Alright, well it didn't matter, as I did not get either one. Yeah, here I'm going to play the Tithe Drinker and just start extorting. Like, assuming we like extort every turn, it's like pretty hard for our opponent to outrace us. And here you really see this Prophetic Prism doing work. Like, if I just didn't have this card, like, I just wouldn't be able to, like, play anything in my hand. And he's attacking with both. I don't think I want to trade yet. I could just trade with a guy and then not take any damage this turn, but I'm going to try to get value on our extort for as long as we can. Okay, so that is a Gatekeeper. And that's a Gatekeeper of our own. Alright, well this Frostburn Weird should be able to hold down the fort. And we're going to extort our guy. And say go. Unless our opponent has a removal spell, I'd say we've stabilized. And there's a Guildgate. Okay, so he's going to do one of those. I think I'm just going to block here and here, since he really seems like he's trying to be aggressive now. He likely has some sort of trick, but he probably won't be able to use a trick on both of our guys. Oh, okay. So he's going to make his guys indestructible. So basically a removal spell for our Tithe Drinker. Okay, now we have an actual plains. Congrats to us. We could even like attack and then double pump our guy and then play our Cryptborn Horror. But I think I'd rather just play this Sky Knight. And just attack and pass. Oh, he's thinking of tapping for something. +3, and haste. Huh. Well, I'm gonna block here. So now we can attack with both of our guys. He'll take it. We make our Frostborn Weird a 3-2. Play our Cryptborn Horror as a 5-5. That would be pretty good, I guess. Or alternatively, we can play our Songbird. That'd be pretty reasonable as well. I think I just have to try to attack. Okay, so he's not going to block. He's going to attack with everyone? Well, if he does that, I'm just going to block the Shred Freak. I mean, I guess I'm not really surprised by this attack. And I'm going to go to 1. Does he have a burn spell to kill me? Okay, well, I guess that works too. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that, admittedly. I don't think if I kill it... I think if I kill it in response, I still take it, but I'm going to try just in case. Yeah. Alright, well, that was a little disappointing. I'm just going to leave my deck the same. And I'm still going to choose play last. See, now this is disappointing. We would certainly rather have this be a land that taps for mana. I know, I'm just awful. I just wanted to try it. Oh, now our opponent's mulliganing, so... He mulliganed to 5 even, so it's good we decide to play last. Well, we'll be able to do that, I guess. Now we have our prophetic prism. This card's so good. How did we get this card so late? I still don't even understand. And yeah, I'm going to play this just to block. Gonna play Guildgate and say go. Okay, we are definitely the control deck in this matchup. Okay, so he didn't attack. Hmm. And I'm just gonna attack for 1. Oh, he really can't attack 4 since he has 3/3 in play. Let's play that. And say go. And then next turn we'll be able to play our Grove of Guardians. I guess it's certainly confirmation bias, because looking at our opening, I'm like, God damn it, why do we have this? Then we had the Prophetic Prism, so it all turned out okay. Oh, and now we have a primordial thing. Go. Now we have an 8/8 with Vigilance. And obviously we draw the Cryptborn Horror. You know, just in case we needed it. Oh man, I get really lucky sometimes. See guys, this is what we call a combo. It's a combo. I'm pretty sure after we play that card, he's going to just concede. I guess he's okay. He's not going to chump the 8/8. Gotcha. That's right, guys. A 9/9 for 3. That was some good magic right there. Okay, he's conceded. As I would have expected. Okay. So... in reality, I don't think this card was... I mean, it's very good there, but it doesn't seem very good in many other situations. I'm thinking of whether to take it out for a land or not. To be honest, I think Hold the Gates would be good against him since he's, like, playing a very aggressive deck. So I'm gonna try that. We're gonna take out the Clue Stone. We're gonna take this out. And, so let's see, we have 8 white sources, 6 black sources, 6 red sources. And I guess we'll just see, I guess we'll just add a mountain. Where did it go? Did it even go there? No, it like disappeared. I don't understand what happened. Oh, there it is. There's our mountain. No, where did it go now? Stop. Come back, mountain. Okay, there's our mountain. Our opponent's name is K Kangaroo 1. Maybe that's actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Bowden. Well, that is not what I would call a good hand. 3 mountains and no red cards. Okay, and he chose to play first because he's bad. So yeah, I'm going to mulligan this hand. Well, geez, we have 1 land, 5 drop, 6 drop, 7 drop. We cannot keep this either. Okay, that's exactly the hand that I wanted. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. That was not the hand that I wanted. I mean, at least we're gonna, like, hit our first 4 land drops. Look on the bright side. Okay, first 5 land drops. And we get to have our turn 2 Rakdos Shred Freak. Well, there's, as you can see, there's Hold the Gates, putting in work. And by putting in work, I mean likely not going to do very much. Actually, I mean, now we have this Seller of Songbirds, our Hold the Gates might actually be pretty decent. I can even, like, Hold the Gates and, like, poke them for 2 with my Shred Freak. Just thinking of whether I want to play the Songbirds or the Hold the Gates. I think the board presence matters more. I guess I'll attack him and see what he does. Like, I really don't care whether he blocks or doesn't block here. It's all the same. Okay, so he's just going to take it. And now I'm going to play the Songbirds. So if he attacks the Shred Freak, I'll just block with this guy. And if he doesn't attack, I'll just slam Hold the Gates and bash him with everything. That's right. That's our Hold the Gates. Hit him with everything. He's gonna take it. Man, maybe this Hold the Gates will actually, like, do something for us. That'd be pretty cool. It's awesome, too, because, like, we don't want to draw lands, but, like, if we draw a Guild Gate, then, like, it's actually a spell. So, like, we're actually operating on, like, almost all live draws. And he missed a land drop. See, guys, this is why you choose to draw. Well, this is pretty good. It's gonna be a 1/4 Flying Vigilance. That is what I would call pretty reasonable. So, like, we mulliganed to 5, but we're actually, like, in great positioning here. Thanks to our hold the gates. We are holding back all the gates. Right now we're just holding one gate, but look at these gates. This is like a big gate. It would be very hard to hold this gate. And I'll just accept the trade. Oh man, our opponent conceded. Hold the gates, get in there. Good game. Alright, well, I'm going to use the bathroom and then see if anyone's actually watching my channel. Okay, we're back. Man, I have to watch advertisements on my own channel. What a beating. Alright, well, no one's chatted to me. You guys should, like, ask me about how awesome I am, or something. Alright, well, while we're waiting for this next round to start, I figure I'll just show you guys one of my constructed decks. This is, like, the deck I'm working on right now. Basically, like, the goal of the deck is that you go turn 2 Heartless Summoning, turn 3 Acidic Slime, and then turn 4 Progenitor Mimic, and just win the game. Which is, like, pretty cool. But a lot of times when I play the deck, it just does absolutely nothing. Probably the most interesting card, or not the most interesting, the like most deceptively good card is like Desecration Demon. Like before I started off with 2 in my deck, now I'm at 4, and like I'd probably play like 7 if I could. Like just like for 2 black, having a 5/5 flying with Heartless Summoning is like really good. And like it's also pretty reasonable with Progenitor Mimic, just like spamming a bunch of flyers. Like one of the problems with this deck as far as like it not doing anything sometimes is like if you have like a bunch of clones and they're not playing creatures and you haven't drawn creatures, then you just sit there and do literally nothing. Like sometimes you have removal, but like you don't have a lot of ways to draw cards. That's why like I've added the one of Prime Speaker Sagana. Like it wasn't in the deck before, but like sometimes you just need to draw cards, you know? But yeah, this is like what I'm trying to make work right now. Like Cavern of Souls is like really insane in this deck, because if you name Shapeshifter, it makes this uncounterable, and even the Aetherling out of the board. Like I could main Aetherling, but I think the card's overrated, and like it gets a lot worse when it's like only a 3/4 instead of a 4/5. Because then you can only attack for 6 instead of attacking for 8. So it's like the minus does like 2 negative things. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet deck. I also don't know how good this card is. Like, sometimes it's insane, and sometimes you're like, why is this card in my deck? So, if anyone, like, has suggestions for, like, more 4-drops in particular, like 4-drop creatures that are good, that, like, do things, I would love to know, because, like, I want to have stuff to do, because, like, obviously, ideally with this deck, you want to have either a turn 2 Heartless Summoning or a turn 2 Farseek. So if you have the Farseek rather than Heartless Summoning, you want to have something to do third turn. Which is why, like, you want 4-drops and 5-drops. And then hopefully you, like, do awesome stuff after that. Another thing's cool about Desecration Demon is, like, if they sack a guy, it triggers the Morbid, then you can, like, Tragic Slip their other guy. Which is cool. But, yeah. Like, when this deck, like, gets working, it's really good. But a lot of times it just feels underpowered. I also don't know if I like Abrupt Decay. Like, I kind of wanted to have stuff at 2 mana other than just ramp. Because, like, this is far and away is effectively like a 3 mana spell. Like, you're never just gonna, like, turn 2 on summon your guy. I mean, sometimes you do, but, like, it's definitely not ideal. But, like, against decks like Jund and stuff, like, Abrupt Decay just does nothing. Like, your best use is, like, killing their Rakdos Key Rune. Otherwise, it just kills a token. So I wish there's, like, better 2 mana removal. Like, normally you play something like Dreadbore, but, like, that's not in our colors. And, like, I do think this is the correct colors for our strategy for the deck, because, like, we want to play Heart into the Summoning, we want to play Acidic Slime, and we want to play Progenitor Mimic, which is black, green, blue. So, like, you could attempt to splash, like, a 4th color, but I think it would make the deck, like, a lot less consistent. We have to, like, cut the Cavern of Souls and, like, our 1 of Ghost Quarter. By the way, like, a lot of decks are just playing, like, 0 basics. This card's just like a strip mine almost. But yeah, you have to, like, cut those. And, like, I don't even know if it's better to splash, like, red or white. Like, if we splash white, we can, like, Resto Angel our stuff, and, like, Unburial Rites our stuff. But if we splash red, we get to, like, play Dreadbore and play Olivia. And, like, Olivia is definitely a pretty good 4-drop, which is something our deck is missing. So I could see it going either way. But yeah, it's pretty cool constructed deck. For standard deck anyways. People are messaging me. Someone actually just texted me. One of my friends said, "So I need to show you how to manage your chat so you don't miss posts and whatnot." I agree, this is like my first time streaming, so I actually just have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make bad jokes and play Magic. That's about all I'm trying to do. You kids these days and your streaming and whatnot. Alright, so this last match is 7 minutes into their game 3. So hopefully that's over soon. But I tell you, man, in that one game I really liked Hold the Gates. Like, it seemed pretty insane. Oh, apparently there's a way to pop out my stream chat. So I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, it even says right there, pop out. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, hold on. Alright, guys, there, now you can see. Okay, fine, I'll enlarge my chat if you say so. If you say so. Now it's asking me to sign in. No, I don't want to sign in. I'm already signed in. Okay, fine. What? I just did sign in. You can't make... How many times are you gonna make me sign in? Now, what? Now the chat's gone. This is silly. I mean, I'm definitely... Oh, okay, hold on, let me... Well, it keeps asking me to sign in, but I already have signed in. Well, PJ, I assume you're watching this right now, so... if you could tell me how to make it stop harassing me, that'd be appreciated. See, now I signed in and I just go to, like, Twitch TV, which is not where I want to be at all. So... Well, I'll figure it out later, I suppose. Stay on the dashboard page. Okay, I am. I'm right here on the dashboard page. Please tell me what to do next. Night X Gamer. And then of course I'm streaming my stream. I can like see it here. Like, yo dog. Heard you like. What is that really annoying clicking noise? DGZ Jesse, that is likely my camera trying to refocus, if I had to guess. Okay, anyways, go to pop out. Bot right hand. I don't even know what that means. See, like, even right down here it says sign up or log into chat. If I click there, it's going to tell me. Oh man, I can see who's viewing. These are like my 3 best friends. PJ, Jesse, Smek, and DGZ Jesse. Okay, I don't need to type to chat. That would be helpful. Oh, sure. Alright, well, that makes sense. I can see what you guys are saying, but I'll never actually be able to respond to you. Okay, that's better than nothing, I suppose. You make a compelling argument. Oh, and it looks like our next round will be starting like any minute. I don't even know where to put this thing. I guess like over here somewhere. Man, I can't make it smaller. That's what she said. Okay, round 2. We are going to choose to play last, since we aren't bad. Of course, if I click on my thing, the chat's going to go away, but it's fine. No, I'm not going to play first. And we have all of our colors. We have a gatekeeper with 1 gate. So this seems reasonable. And our opponent mulligans. Man, I'm so glad I chose to play last. So we get to keep. Unfortunately, Cripple Horror is not good when it's like your only creature. Oh, we have a Tithe Drinker. There you go. And we have a Dutiful Thrall, but I'm going to play the Tithe Drinker. Next turn we can play our Thrall and Extort it. With Regeneration mana up even. Okay, so we gain 2 life. And we're going to extort our guy. And say go. So next turn, hopefully, we'll attack with both of our guys, deal them 3, and then play this guy to be a 3/3 trample. Which is, like, fine, but not great. Man, only X equals 2? Well, I guess he mulliganed, so he might not be able to afford to wait. Um... See, I think I'm just gonna play this thing. And extort. And I'm just gonna attack with a Shred Freak. I don't really want to trade my guy off yet. I want to keep extorting things for value. Yeah, he's just gonna trade. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, well, that's good. I'll happily trade my 2/1 haste for his 2/2 flyer. Search for 3 basic lands. You know, I wonder how good that card is. Like, it's obviously good. I'm just not sure, like, how good it is. It actually does seem pretty good now that I think about it. Especially given, like, how slow this draft format is. And one thing I do not have is double black. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack. And then I'm just going to Arrows of Justice his guy and extort it. Cause, I mean, 1/2 flying, like, it's really not bad. Like, it's likely going to be like a 2/3 or a 3/4, so I might as well just get him out of the way. So we're up 10 life, which seems pretty reasonable. And he's going to keep my guy tapped down, but I do not care, because he has extort. Oh, sweet, we got our second guild gate for our gatekeepers, and it'll be a black for our long legs. And of course, this turn I'm not going to cast any spells, but that's fine. Tempo isn't everything. And there is the 7th land, and he's just going to concede. Well, that was a short game. So, I mean, based on this game, he seems mainly Simic, splashing white for some stuff. So yeah, I do like I mean, I actually don't know how good Hold the Gates is here. It seems at its best versus, like, sort of, like, hyper-aggressive decks. Not really as good versus, like, his deck seems, like, more mid-rangey. I actually think our configuration is correct here, because, like, I think the 8-8 will be helpful against, like, an Evolve deck, whereas, like, the Hold the Gates, like, not so much. Yeah, like, I like this. This all seems fine. I don't think we want to, like, change anything. Yeah, like, we don't want this. Like, 2/2s aren't good against, like, a deck with a bunch of evolved creatures. This card might actually be reasonable. I don't know what to take out, though, so I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. So, I wonder if he'll choose to go first. Oh, he's choosing to play last. That's a first. Oh, would I like to Morgan? No, I'll keep. We don't have red, but otherwise, and he mulliganed again. Okay, that works. Gonna play that in MTGO. It might have been correct to just go Plains Dutiful Thrall, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, that would have been better. I would have done him an extra point of damage, and the 1 point does matter. And hopefully we get a red source soon. It's gonna tap down my extorter again. That's interesting. And he's gonna hit me for 2. Oh, I'll take it. So hopefully we get like a Rakdos Guildgate here. That'd be like our best draw. But I will settle for a Pegasus. And I'll attack him for 1, since I have my 1/3 to block his 2/2 anyways. And we're gonna get to extort. And I love extort. In limited anyways. So it's a bit too boring for constructed. And he's got a land and a clue stone. So I'm certainly falling behind on mana. And we got another gatekeeper. So we can officially cast absolutely nothing in our hand. He's conceding? Really? Okay, well, that was, like, incredibly anticlimactic. I have no idea why he conceded. I guess feel free to post your theories, guys, but my opponent conceded in a game where he seemed to be ahead. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he was gonna, like, maybe he just had something else to do, or maybe he was gonna, like, kill himself, so it didn't matter. I really don't know. Apparently I look like a fag. And some guys asked me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I'm not gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! For a reason. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like... Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have a Magic Online. You can't defeat that argument. There is no Magic Online for Yu-Gi-Oh! And if someone there says Dual Network is nothing like Magic Online. There's no economy, there's no automated rules, there's no tournaments every format. None of that stuff. Oh, redheads rock. I mean, they're fine. I don't want to be, like, racist. Alright, let's actually have a debate right now. Squirtles, please explain to me why Yu-Gi-Oh is better than Magic. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears. I am very easily swayed. You can definitely convince me. I'm actually very calm. And yes, we are up to 6 viewers. I don't know if that's an accomplishment. Alright, while we wait for the next round, I'm just going to play a casual match of Standard. I'll show you guys my cool deck. And... Yep. And then feel free to give me suggestions on my deck. I was showing it earlier before. Yu-Gi-Oh has better prizes. You are actually hilarious. Man, no one wants to join my game. Probably because it's single game. People just want to join matches. I mean, I'd normally put up a match, but I'm in the middle of a draft, so, like, I want to actually have time to play. Okay, thanks, whoever you are. And yes, I would like to play first. Yeah, read a mulligan since it's a one-lander. And... like, I don't know. This is pretty bad. Thinking of whether to mold a 5 or not. Alright, I guess we'll keep it. Alright, well, we're gonna slam, like, a land and a Heartless Summoning. In the other order, Heartless Summoning and then a land. Okay, guess not. Alright, well, this might be a horrible demonstration of my deck. And our opponent's playing Aristocrats. Okay, well, we got a land. So we just need more mana sources. And then we still might lose. So gonna be a Cartel Aristocrat? A Blood Artist, okay, that's a card. Okay, where's our Heartless Summoning? Alright guys, we are good to go. No Falconwrath Aristocrat. Come on, I don't want to take that much damage. Oh, you're no fun. Alright, so now we're gonna take 5. And we can't play our Desecration Demons. We can play Slimes or Thragtusks. Alright, I think we're gonna go slime some stuff. We're gonna hit his red source. Oh, and he has another red source. Of course, of course. Okay, well, we lose. To say the least. And Desecration Demon is definitely at its worst versus a morbid Doom Traveler deck. Alright, I guess I'll just play this in game 5. Alright, well, we're almost assuredly dead here. Okay, yes, we are stone cold dead. We go to 3, and then he sacks us 2 guys. Okay, we're dead. Alright, well, that was a fun game. And, man, still waiting on them to... Or no, they're on, okay. They're on game 3. So I don't think I have enough time to play another game. keeps doing that again. Yu-Gi-Oh does not have better prices. I mean, like, it depends on your perspective. Like, the nice thing with Magic is, like, it's a better investment in general. Like, if I, like, go out and buy an $1,000 Legacy deck, that, like, $1,000 Legacy deck's not gonna, like, get all reprinted. Whereas if, like, I buy an $1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and trust me, there are some, then, like, that $1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh deck could just, like, have its value cut in half within, like, the next month. In general, like, Magic is, like, way more transparent. Like, sure, like, Termagant's getting reprinted, for example, but it's not going to be, like, a drastic price decrease, and we were told more than what we were told, like, basically a year in advance. Yes, I am. I am still going to vend and run the Duelist Ground store. In fact, I just bought a Mermail deck yesterday, which I need to list. Alright, be right back, guys. I'm going to get some water. Oh, the build of the deck? Okay, I showed it before. Hold on, here it is again. I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, that's the deck. Be right back, I'm going to get some water. Oh, you mean the Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Screw you. Or no, that's someone else. Okay, yeah. No, it was not an Undyne build. Well, as far as that last game goes, needless to say, I think Aristocrats is a pretty bad matchup. That is why I have the one of Curse of Death's Hold in here. Like, that card, I'm pretty sure if you cast it, like, Aristocrats just concedes.
I'll try and keep it down.
Okay.
I'm going in the office one.
Okay. And so how many viewers do we have now? 4. Yeah, Lux did switch to Magic. Like, the Mermail deck that I bought was from Lux. He's not going to play any more Yu-Gi-Oh! He's just going to play Magic. In fact, Lux said he wanted to go to a PTQ with me in 2 weekends from now. Standard. I actually have no idea what I'm going to play yet. I'm probably going to play a deck better than the one I just played. Standard is, like, very interesting. At the PTQ last weekend, I played Bant Hexproof, but it was last weekend, so, like, Dragon's Maze wasn't out on Magic Online yet, so I just had 0 practice, and I did fairly poorly. And by fairly poorly, I mean 4-3 drop. Oh, it was 8 rounds of Swiss. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go home. Prizes only went down to top 16, so I couldn't get anything by staying in. I could have played the 8th round for some more Planeswalker points, but, you know, I hadn't eaten all day, just want to get home. Well, I could have had time to play another game, but I'm afraid that as soon as I start a game, my draft is going to start. Alright, screw it. I'll just play another game anyways. I'll try to make it go really fast. I mean, hey, if my draft always starts, I can always just concede. I'll feel bad, but I can still concede. Alright, well, no one's joining. One of you guys could always join, you know, you people watching. If you have nothing better to do, of course. Which you probably do have nothing better to do if you're watching my shitty channel. Alright, well, this is better. 2 lands and a Farseek. We could do worse. Oh man, Mountain. That's not the first land I like to see. Oh, I have another Farseek. And obviously we're going to get Overgrown Tomb. And say go. Another land would be nice. That way we can, with our 4 mana, we can Farseek and play Abrupt Decay. Believe it or not, I actually like Acidic Slam against like Mono Red, because like they're much more likely to keep hands with like not auto lands in them. Like that guy could have easily kept a 2-lander, then we just like slime and win. It's very possible. And I'll get another Overgrown Tomb. Not that it really matters at this point. Okay, so it's red-green. So it's gonna go Burning Tree into Lightning Mauler into Raptor Scackler. And he's going to Rancor. I'm gonna Abrupt Decay in response. Get him. So now I have to decide whether I want to Slime or play Desecration Demon. Yeah, I think it's better to just Slime. It sucks because, like, I'm really not going to want... I don't know, I guess I can block. I probably will block, actually. And then I have to decide what I want to hit. I guess I'll just hit his green source. I think the single green is better than double red. Gonna play a Boris Reckoner. Going to attack with everyone. Yeah, I think I have to block one of his guys. Yeah, like I really can't afford to just take 6 here. Oh, a Thragtusk, that's a good one to draw. And then we can, like, if our Thragtusk doesn't die, we can start Progenitor mimicking our Thragtusk, which, as you may be aware, is pretty insane. So what do you do? Oh, he's gonna first strike. Okay. And I'm obviously gonna take 3 here. Really, he's gonna attack with everyone? Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna block one of his Cacklers and take 5. He's gonna, like, pillar my guy? No. Guess he just wanted to get in that extra 2. So all I need is a land for my Progenitor Mimic. He's gonna play another Reckoner, okay. Well, that isn't very good. Man, this sucks. I really needed... stuck on 5 lands and all these 6 drops. Even with the double Farseek. It sucks because, like, I really can't block his Boris Reckoner, because if I do, I just take 6. I really need that land. And, like, here, if he... like, I don't think I can block either Boris Reckoner. Because, like, I need to clone this Thragtusk. I just have to hope I hit the land. It can't be a shock land either, because I'll go to 2. Yeah, I'll have to take both. Actually, I don't need to take the land will do it now. Well, that's an acidic slime. Yeah, I was... That was very disappointing. Oh well, we'll see. This is why my deck sucks. Sometimes it just does like a ton of nothing. And they're still playing their game 3. Look at the image. Okay, fine, I'll look at the image. Oh. Okay. I mean, some guy has a lot of stuff in play and the other guy has a morphing jar number 2. Okay, cool. Well, any day now, we should be able to play in the finals. I tell you, I'm not very good at filling dead air. Now I know how like those Star City commentators feel. Like between rounds they just have to sit there and talk about random shit. I need music? Well, the problem with that is if I play music, it comes out of my speakers, right? And then the microphone picks it up, and then it plays it back, and then like it creates like an echo effect. So like in order to like not have the echo effect, I have to like turn my speakers off. Okay, fine. But well if I have a headset on, sure I can listen to music, but then how will you guys hear it? Wasn't that like the idea? Or do you just want me to hear it? It comes up? Oh sure, because I can, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh man, that's such a good idea. Yeah, I know, you're actually correct, it does come up. Okay, I'll try that, I'm good. I don't have a headset, but I have a pair of really crappy headphones down here. I will try to play some music. And you can all see how awesome my music tastes are. And Little B is garbage, by the way. No, this should work. I'm gonna try it. I think it should just work automatically. Hold on. Okay, I just need to turn my system audio on. Okay, it should be on. Okay, I just need to, okay. turn my system audio on. Okay, it should be on. Okay, I just need to, okay, turn my system audio on. Okay, it should be on. Okay, oh, the program we're using to stream is XSplit. Turn my system audio on. Okay, it should be on. Okay, oh, the program we're using to stream is XSplit. At least they aren't beats, yeah. Okay. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is at least they aren't beats, Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna try to find some music. Oh, the program we're using to stream is Ah, stop. See, I told you it would echo. I'll look into it later. This is just my first time, so next time there will be music in the background. It'll give you something else to discuss. How I'm using XSplit. It's like the same thing that every other person in the world uses. It is. I'll show you. Look, this is XSplit. I mean, now you can see it like a million times, which is cool or weird depending on what you think. But this is XSplit. See, it even, well, no, it doesn't say it's XSplit, but it is. Yeah, see, XSplit Broadcaster. It's just right here where my mouse is. That's what I'm using. I mean, it's very user friendly. Like it was what Twitch told me to use when I signed up, and I'd heard good things about it. So I downloaded it, and it's very straightforward. I don't know what OBS is, but I could probably like change the settings or something to like figure out how to stop this echo effect. I mean, it's like, okay, sure, but it's like, it's a good program, though. I mean, at least it seems good. Maybe there's something that's just better, but yeah, it seems fine. But yeah, next time I'll try to get this audio situation straightened out. There are ones you can download that do everything that XSplit does for free without restriction if you're using the free version. Okay, well that's cool, I guess. I mean, the version of XSplit I'm using right now is also the free version. Like, admittedly, I don't need to do much. All I need to do is basically just screen capture and broadcast. That's it. Like, I don't need anything fancy. Like, I actually already had Camtasia downloaded, which was what I was using for YouTube videos. But, so like I could have used Camtasia since I had that already, but it seemed like more complicated than just using XSplit, which was like an actual streaming program. Oh, looks like the other match finished, so finals should be starting in about a minute. Do you mean a metric ton more? A metric ton wouldn't really make any sense. Yes, I did. I just have nothing better to do than to make fun of people's spelling on the internet. Okay. Alright, we'll see you guys. I gotta go play my match now. And I'm gonna choose to draw. Well, I don't have a red source. So I basically just can't cast anything. But hand's good enough anyways. My opponent mulliganed to 6, so I think I can keep. Like, I'm a very loose keeper, particularly in draft. Okay, we got a red source, because we're just masters. Well, since he has a 1-3, I can't exactly play my Legionnaire. So I'm just going to drop my Cluestone, then play my Golgari Longlegs on turn 4. So our first creature was a turn 4 5/4. Not the worst. We can discard and draw. Okay. Possibility Storm? This guy's in the finals with that card in his deck? Neutral player casts a spell. He exiles. Here's a card type with it. Well, that's interesting, to say the least. I am somewhat alarmed by his choice. And this Shred Freak's not going to do a whole lot. I honestly should have just played my Shred Freak post-combat, but I'm lazy. Next turn I can cast my Primordial, but there's nothing in his grave. So I'm probably going to hold off on that. Oh yeah, another gatekeeper. So I'm just going to attack with my 5-4. Maybe he'll like double block or something. Just going to chump, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to get back his guy. Now I'll get to discard and draw. Chumping is pretty interesting. I probably would have just double blocked if I were him. What did he do? 3 damage? Okay, he killed my guy. It's actually a pretty good card. So I'm going to discard my white gatekeeper. Then draw a guild gate. So there's my first gate. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to attack and see what he does here. Now he's going to 8. Next time I'll attack again, then he either has to chump or be dead. I'm not going to play like Gatekeeper yet. I already have a board presence. Oh, that's right, he can gain 2 life. Stupid me. But, I mean, my play was fine either way. Jeez, you really can't do anything? Just turn 8, go? Yeah, admittedly our opponent's done a whole lot of nothing this game. Okay, well that's a card. That is, yeah, that's definitely a card. Well, and then, man, now he gains 2 life every turn. This is getting out of hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to attack and Blood Rush. Possible I should have just been doing that all along. I should have known he had something like that in his hand. Like, I even passed it in the draft. Then now I get to attack him for 4 flying damage every turn. He gets to gain 2 life every turn. So, I mean, we should win this race. Or, I mean, at least I think we should. Jesus. That's a pretty good card. It's actually an insane card. I mean, this paladin should do some work too. And I'm still gonna save that gatekeeper until I can kill something. Yeah, so he's gonna keep my legionnaire locked down. Oh, and he forgot to gain life at the end of my turn. Oh no, he couldn't because he tapped both of his white. Destroy an enchantment. My deck doesn't play enchantments unless I play hold the unless I board and hold the gates. Okay, well, that's a card. So you get to attack him for 4 flying. He can gain 2. So yeah, he's just dead here. He's dead unless he like has a removal spell. Okay, well that's game 1. I'm gonna take a bathroom break while I think about sideboarding. Alright, well, yeah, I'm just gonna keep my deck the same. Seems fine. So he chose to play first, which is fine, and we're gonna keep this. Blood Rush is actually pretty good with like more bursts. It's like we had to discard this guy really easily, then we can get him back and Blood Rush something else. Okay, so he's playing that guy again. Man, I want to like play my Legionnaire and attack with both. But if I do that, then like he can just block my guy and I won't be able to give it first strike. Yeah, I think I'm just still gonna play my Legionnaire. Seems like a good opportunity to be aggressive. And I'm gonna take it. No reason not to. So what's that? Just a 3-1 first strike Blood Rush thing. See, I don't even think I'm gonna attack with him here, because like I don't really want to just give my guy first strike and just trade off. Just going to attack for 2. I'm gonna go Cluestone, Pegasus, go. opponent's deck doesn't really seem to have much in the way of flyers, which is good for us. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna unleash him, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna unleash him. If I don't unleash him, then like a 3-1 first strike is kinda good against him. Next turn I might just swing with everything and like Blood Rush one of my guys. I gotta admit, this Tiger's better than I thought. Like in any kind of like stalemate, you just like sit there and gain life. It's really good. Like I would easily be winning this race, but like he has this guy in play, so instead I might lose the race. I have a Guild Gate, which is good. I can sack my Cluestone and draw next turn, which is always cool. But yeah, this turn I'm definitely going to swing with everything. So now it's, do I want to Blood Rush them, or just trade off guys? I think I'm just fine with trading, to be honest, and just Blood Rushing something else at like a crucial point. But of course I just Blood Rush instead, then I can block something. Yeah, so I think it's better to just Blood Rush him, that way I'll have him to block. Of course it sucks if I get like blown out by a removal spell. Okay, you're just gonna gain some life. That's fine. I'll just play that and pass. Three, 4 hexproof. Okay. So he has no cards in hand, which is cool. He's going to sack the Cluestone end of turn to draw, or gain 2 life if he has to. Oh, I got my second guild gate. So yeah, I'm going to get this guy back, kill his 2/3, and then I even get to leave up red to Blood Rush my guy again, which is pretty awesome. He's probably going to gain 2 life in response. Yeah, I'm just going to attack like this. So, like, he really doesn't have any good blocks here. Yeah, he has to... No, he's going to triple block. Okay, so if I Blood Rush, my guy will be 8 power. See, I can just kill all of his guys. Like, it's not going to matter how I arrange them. See, my guy will be an 8-7. He can only deal... Yeah, I don't even know why he's doing that, because now I just 3-for-1 him. Unless, like, my math is just horribly wrong. Oh, I guess... Oh, yeah, because he would die, I guess, if he didn't block that way. Because my guy is trample. Yes, this was kind of like a... Screwed if you... Okay, I guess he was a 2-for-3? 3-2... Okay, yeah, he did have enough damage to kill it. And I don't know if there's anything he could have to, like, not die here. Exile target creature, then populate. Alright, well, I'm going to draw a card with my Cluestone regardless. So now he's at 2, and I'll have, yeah, I'll have 2 points of flying, because I have the 1-3 and the 1-1. So now he has to, like, draw something awesome again. Like, I don't even know what he can really draw. There's probably something. Okay, well, cool, we won the draft. Didn't seem overly hard, like our second round opponent just, like, literally conceded the match. And our finals opponent didn't really get to cast a whole lot of spells, but cool. This is actually my first Dragon's Maze draft that I've won. This is, I think, like my 4th or 5th draft in total. So, sweet. And I got my first qualifier point for the season. I think, yeah, today's day 1, so it was fun. I got to test out a lot of new cards and stuff. Enter the triple D one. Triple Dragon's Maze seems horrible. Isn't it like all multicolored cards for the most part? Like, I'm actually going to go to bed now, so like I'm not going to enter another draft regardless, but like playing the whole block just seems like a way more skill-intensive format. I understand that like you have greater probability of like opening a voice or surges if you do triple Dragon's Maze, but like I'm not drafting for value. I'm drafting because I enjoy the format. Long story short. So I'm gonna close this stream now, and hopefully we can do it again sometime. It was cool that the first time I did it, I actually won the draft. It would have been rather boring if I had gone 0-1